This is Woodman here. I've had a lot of dreams over the past several months, and it would seem like I'm experiencing a lot of unsettling imagery and feelings about the past and the present and the future. And some people feel that dreams involving spiders, snakes, and demons could be representing either feelings of vulnerability, invasion, or threat, but they could also be prophecies. Thinking about witches in general, I've on previous videos discussed the idea that sometimes they may poison your food. As you can see with the witch here with the poison apple, offering it out, trying to be helpful, but in fact, she's using it to probably rob and steal from her target. So in these times, it's good to be grounded and to have protection. It's good to engage in practices that help one feel grounded and safe. And this might include meditation, this might include prayer, or different rituals that align with one's beliefs to create a sense of protection and to really kind of cleanse the energy in one's environment because sometimes there's a lot of stagnation that goes on. It's important to reflect on one's emotions, try to explore the symbols and imagery seen in many things to understand your current state of mind and to also strengthen your relationship with the divine, with the Most High God, and to try to understand what God is telling you. It is important in cleansing the energy to use things like sound devices such as bells or gongs or anything that could vibrate or raise the frequency in some way. Anything that can cleanse the space like Palo Santo and frankincense, as well as dragon's blood. Any of these things which have a powerful effect of cleansing the physical space around you. It is really important that you help to ease your mind, that you address the physical environment to reduce any anxiety, to reduce any fears, and to improve your overall sense of safety. Um, for the most part, I believe that my dreams filled with spiders are in fact about witches, because this is symbolic of the imagery that they're trying to draw their web, right? Trying to create these webs, and they want to use these webs to ensnare their targets because when they come in, they may use things like sex magic or any other types of dark magic, where they essentially want to come in quickly, they want to catch you off guard, they want to lower your defenses, and they want you to be extremely vulnerable for them because you may have something they want. You may have a certain degree of wealth, you may have a certain degree of fortune, you may have a certain degree of luck, you may have destiny, you may have something that they're looking to take from you because some individuals are very blessed, and when these witches see that, they will go in for the kill to try to take advantage because they're going to suck you dry of everything that they're looking for. And so if you keep getting these premonitions, as I get many oftentimes, then you have to realize that the universe is trying to tell you something. The universe is trying to tell you imminent danger, warning, warning. And you should never ignore that. You should pay close attention because these things are far more commonplace than we like to admit. Um, Even if nothing else, whether you want to use the term witch or whether you want to use the term energy manipulator, it is all the same. Remember, these energy manipulators are energy vampires. Whether they actually are consciously knowing what they're doing and they've learned it from others, or they actually are just regular people, but in their regular people sense, they're doing things like defaming people, gossiping about people, doing things behind people's back, trying to ruin the lives of other people. This is its own sense of magic, so they don't have to necessarily be full-fledged magicians join the cabal to be able to do these things. It's the negative thoughts, the negative impressions, the negative energy, the way they just come in and just suck the life out of you and your space. This makes them effectively, which is for the purpose of discretion, even if they have never opened a spell book or recited an incantation. We have to be mindful and guardful of these people because they will come and go from our lives. They will trick us, they will deceive us. You know, again, they'll offer you this food. You don't know what's in the food. You don't know what substance they put in the food or in the drink. These substances may very well continue to help allow the witch to form a connection with you that goes just beyond the physical, beyond the 3D, but can also extend into other realms as well, whether that be the 4D, whether that be the 5D. It might create some kind of quantum entanglement, hopefully, where they can necessarily connect to you, have these cords, right, that are connected to you. Because, people always talk about cord cutting. Cord cutting is important because when people attach cords to you, those cords are not necessarily being used for good. Those cords may be used for evil, to keep tabs on you, to make sure they're able to monitor you, and mirror magic is another powerful thing here that can also come into play. I'm constantly cleaning my mirrors. I'm constantly praying over my mirrors. I'm constantly trying to spiritually cleanse my mirrors because these mirrors can be used as portals for these witches, for these sorcerers, for these energy manipulators, these energy vampires, to be able to try to remotely view you, do remote surveillance, keep tabs on you, or even perhaps use that to invade your home, right? Because as you know, many of these dark creatures cannot enter your home unless you let them into your home, like with vampires. But they may be able to, if they have cords attached to you, use the power of mirrors to travel across dimensions, to travel across realities, and still be able to, in essence, take advantage of your boundaries, right? Because your boundaries are important. You have to maintain firm, hard boundaries. You don't want to let these folks around you because they do not mean you well. They would suck you dry of everything you have if they could, because they don't look at you in a sense that a common, warm, emotional being would. They are narcissists. They are sociopaths. They're individuals who look at you the same way they would look at a piece of fruit that they've taken a bite out of and thrown in the garbage. In other words, you're a means to an end, and you have to be careful of that because these individuals are highly masking people. This is what they call the shapeshifters. In other words, the 1 minute they will make you feel on top of the world, like you're the most important person, and that they're just so smitten with you and they're so enamored with you. But the reality is, they're lowering your defenses. They want you to feel like you've been complimented. They want you to feel like, like you trust them because they're so nice and they're so sweet. But the reality is they don't have a single emotional good feeling in their body. They're masking, they're emulating. This is what sociopaths do. This is what Jeffrey Dahmer used to do, right? Jeffrey Dahmer, as horrific as the crimes he committed, kidnapping people, killing people, having sex with dead body parts, Dahmer was sick, but Dahmer could make you feel for him, right? There's a scene in the Dahmer movie where he has this victim. The victim manages to escape. The victim manages to get to help, to safety, to the police, and Dahmer is able to go to the police and convince them that this is Dahmer's associate, this is Dahmer's companion, that Dahmer's companion is a little bit bent out of sorts, there's nothing to worry about, there's no emergency here, and that he should just allow them to return with Dahmer back to his place. He'll take good care of the person. It's like literally this person is trying to get away, they're trying to escape, but Dahmer is just so convincing that he's the kind of person that's going to make you think, like if you're on a jury, oh, I don't know that he committed 17 murders. I don't know that he's a cold-blooded killer. He just seems so nice and so warm and so friendly. That's what shapeshifters are. That's what shapeshifters do. So when they have their plans, they're going to come in and they're going to have rehearsed this. They're going to have gone it over in their head several times. They're going to have their scenario. They're going to just come in and catch you off guard and make you feel so warm and fuzzy inside that you will abandon all sense of protection. You will abandon all sense of defense. And once they do that, that's when they have you. Never lower your defenses. Never lower your guards. Do not eat from people you do not trust. Do not let people you do not trust get close to you, live with you, be around you. These people are just taking advantage. They're playing on your heartstrings. They know you're a good person. They're going to take advantage of that. They're going to seize upon that, and you must remain vigilant. It is unfortunate, but our society is not filled with good people, and it is these individuals that will fool you each and every time. And the minute that they get what they want, they're going to leave you for dead and they're going to move on. So please be careful. And if you get warning signs through different things, like for me, when the snake came across my doormat, and I'm like, that's not normal, that's not natural. The universe is sending me a sign. Treachery is afoot. Pay attention to the signs. Pay attention to the red flags. Nothing happens by coincidence. The universe is warning you. The universe is telling you something. Ignore those warnings at your own risk. If you're new here, welcome aboard. This is a safe space. All are welcome. If you are returning, thank you for your support. You make this channel possible. Please like, share, and subscribe. And I wish the blessings of the Most High God upon you, to bless you with protection, to bless you with abundance, to bless you with just the very best as you try to fulfill your life purpose. Woodman signing off. Have a wonderful day. Take care.